me and the bro here, we're on another mission. So it's another weekend and another short day for the week, and then we are tiki touring off up to Napier to catch up with the bro, see his old man, spin a few yarns. I think he's only going to be a few spun, but he's a bit of a bloody dag, so we'll take a bit of footage of the old fella there. He can tell a bloody good story, and he's a bloody good bastard. So we're going to stay there the night, catch up with the old fella, and catch up with a few of the brothers on the way up there, see who's available and whatnot. And then we are going up to see one of the bros who's invited us up for a hunt. His name is Trav, and he is from Ngāti Providers. So that's his YouTube name, and yeah, he's a bit of a famous fellow, Koi Mo Te Tepu, that's the bro. So yeah, all good team, we're going to see you up there, and yeah, we're going to enjoy this one. Yee-hoo! We just stopped in a Hawke's Bay Seafood, got a bit of a snack. Oh, what's in there, bowl? Oh, deadly. So that's us, quite time with the old fella soon, and then hit the sack, and then we're up there. Well, as you can see, we stopped into the old boy's place, had a cup of tea, had a good feed of fish and chips, spun a few yarns for the evening. We even actually jumped onto Roger's YouTube channel and had a watch on his latest vid for the old boy on the big screen TV. Oh well, that's us. Next stop, up the coast. That's us, whanau. We're on our way up to Gizzy. We left Napier this morning, but me and the bro, we've been talking about logging, and you know, the bro's done a few years in the logging trade, and we were just coming down the hill, and then we spotted a hauler and a couple of diggers, and the bro down there hooking up and bits and pieces. So the bro's sort of explaining to me how things work, and it's quite interesting because, you know, my knowledge of this sort of industry is not there at all. So it's actually quite cool to, you know, after having the bro explain to me, you know, all these missions and stuff that we go on about, you know, the logging days and stuff like that, and to see this sort of come into practice and whatnot. It's actually quite a bloody cool looking outfit, and all the technology that's going on here at the moment. So that claw, I don't know if you can see that coming down the hill there, that's got a camera on it. So all the technology that the industry has come into, eh bro?
Yeah bro, yeah, it's to make it safer, eh? So try and get less fellas on the ground so they don't get too close to those dangerous logs. Yeah, because it's a pretty dangerous industry at the end of the day.
Yeah, definitely. So, yep, that's us. We just thought we'd stop and observe the boys going for it. So, we'll see you up there. Well, that's us, whanau. We have got our pork bones, so, well, bacon bones actually. And I don't think we're going to go hungry this weekend for some reason. It's going to be a pretty deadly looking pot. And by all means, when I make a ball up, I don't muck around. I go the whole way. So bro's got us some fresh watercress that he's picked yesterday. We've got the gas burner, we've got the bones, spuds, kumara, we've got the old cheese slice butters on those breads. Ooh, she's going to be a delectable treat for all those involved tonight. That's us, whanau. Got some lead for the bro. So that there is going to go to the cuzzy here, and that's going to go to his program, which is Te Ori Te Wairua, and we are going to mount down some sinkers with a few of the people that are involved in the program there. So that is mean, at least it gets used and it goes to a good home and a good cause. Also, me and the bro had a look at some of the gears that we don't need, and it's good to donate some stuff to all the whanau and that are going to be involved in the program as well. So I'm sure Trav will put those to good use.
We'll do whanau most definitely, thanks to the brother Vigoi and to Roger.
Right, that's us, whanau. Now this might look a little familiar to some of you who follow the bro on Ngāti Providers. Here's the batch, and look at this view, bloody beautiful. Check that out, man. $1 million view. that out whanau. That fella looks pretty familiar. Oh, pretty repu. Oh, jar. And there's two other fellas I can see on there that look pretty familiar too. Brother Rogue, Brother Owen, another Owen. Any of you follow that tour hunter gatherer? There he is there. There's plenty more other photos of you. Bloody beautiful.
That will be up here.
Yeah. We've just jumped into our first block. We're just parked up in the big car park area. So what our plan is, we're going to leave one ute here, and me and Roger, we're going to take our ute, and the bro Trav, he's driving around on that other ute. So Mish is going to jump in with him, and yeah, we're just going to go for a bit of a cruise around this block and see what we see. It is pissing down with rain up here. The conditions are meant to fine up tomorrow and Sunday, so fingers crossed it stays like that. But yeah, the river's pretty swollen that we've we've got next to us on this block, and yeah, we're just got to play it by ear and see how we go. But we're up here, we're into it, and you ain't gonna shoot those deer out on the couch. You got to be out here in the ngahere, and yeah, got to be amongst it. So that's us whanau. Let's see how we get on, and we'll follow these boys. They're gonna tool up and jump in Trav's truck. We're just gonna stay behind and then just film on the cameras. We've got plenty of time to hunt and stuff up here, and yeah, we'll just play it by ear. Hey, we've tracked us a deer. As you can see, we are in tear pine blocks, and that's how we're hunting this weekend. So I've got the old Hunt Tech rain gears on. She's pissing down, but all good. We've looks like we've got a spiker. Roger's tagged that, so good stuff to the bro. So time to go get this beast. Looks like a big bugger too, so too meke, bro. Too meke. Remember that. That's us whanau. Here you go. Here you go. Nice spiker there. Good stuff to the bro. Nailed him. Too much. You gone. Mean. Second deer on the board from the bro. Two deer tonight, eh?
I thought you were moving to the back of the line.
Oh, yes, now, bro. It's over for this fella.
A little bit of attitude from you, Hamish. You're at the back of the line now.
Yeah, bro. We'll swap. Mucking around here, whanau. All ups on. Water crisp down the bottom. Bacon bones in here. We'll get this going, and then the bro Richie's got the spuds in there.
Oh fuck, you gotta film this shit, bro.
Oh,
Got
the rewana. Oh, what? Oysters! We on. Ah. Bloody hell, this is glamping out here, I think. We on whanau. Ah.
All up, spuds, kumaras, rewana bread.
Gotta light the fire now, or Mish is on the fire.
Oysters over there. I got gas going over there. Someone's going to lose their eyebrows in a sec. Yeah, you boy.
Cup of tea time. What do you got, bro? Cream corn. Cream corn for jar rasta. Ribena. Cheer.
Yeah.
Ah, check that out, bro. Any good, bro? Canadian moose. Look at this fella. He's got a Canadian moose outfit on.
Oh, it's got to get on camera. Come on.
Hey, the oysters. Stop it. Yeah, bowl. Straight glamping whanau. Straight glamping. Next on the menu is sausages, the bros old lady's relish, and bread and some cheese sliced butter. Mean boat. 15 minutes until midnight. Why not have a ball up? Beauty. Bacon bones. Well, that's us, team. End of day 1. We have been up since, well, it's after midnight now, so yesterday we have been up since about 6 o'clock, 6:30 roughly. Well, I have been. Everybody usually gets up when the sparrows start farting, but yeah, it's just after midnight, 25 past 12, coming up to 1:30. Yeah, Cozy Hamish, she's about to hit the sack too. We've got 2 spikers. It was quite good to get them in on the way in to the block, and yeah, spotted them on the spotlight. So we are hunting all private, locked up sort of land. We've got the master key with the coming through the gates, so everything gets locked up behind us, so we know no one else is in here. Well, they're not meant to be in here anyway. And yeah, we've got special permission to be up here. So yeah, a bit of a change for me and the bro. Actually, spotlight. We were actually talking about we haven't been spotlighting for years. Wow. So it's totally different to what we're used to. But hey, when you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do. So all good. That's us, team. Have a few hours kip, and then we're up, have a breakfast, and then we're back into it. Today's day 2. We ended up crashing out in the utes last night, and yeah, it wasn't too bad. A few hours sleep. We've got up, chucked all my dry hunt tech gears on, and yeah, it was blowing a bloody gale last night. Tipped over all our stuff on the table, but eventually it's not that bad. So while we've parked up here is that we look over a big cutover and a big whole lot of faces, so we're just going to go out there, check it out. The boys are out there having a look at the moment and see if anything's out there first light this morning. So sun's just popped up in the last sort of 2-3 minutes, so all good. Let's get over there, let's have a look. On the back of the ute now, beauty. Me and the bro was saying, yeah, running and gunning. This is running and gunning, alright, bro. Fuck. Too much, got the 308s. Look at this. This is luxury hunting. Oh, it's good to get a little bit of this every now and then instead of walking all those big bloody hills. Anyway, we better carry on and try and find us some. Apparently this is quite the block for pigs, so I'm in for a bit of wild pork. I'm keen for one of those. So. Well, as you can see, the old Cuzzy Hamish, the old multi-pointer, he was on point again. As me and Roger and Trav and young Jar went out to go find a deer, we didn't have any luck, and we come back, and here's our man who's just made it back to the base camp with a pair of back legs and some back steaks. What a weapon. Covered that other half of the block. Hamish just got his deer down the bottom, and he was going to park up and see if we could get a bit of a cup of tea. Wind's getting up a bit, and that's pretty cool. Nice rainbow there. Hopefully gives us a bit of luck. We haven't seen no pigs. This block's there. There's a pig block apparently, so we can see plenty of sign where we were, but we haven't seen any pigs yet. The sun is sort of coming out. It's a little bit showery. Yeah. See how we go. Oh yeah, 4 of them. Mush, come look at this. Spikers, bro. Fucking hell, that's cool. Hey, oh, watch out for that leg, boy. There's 4 of them. See, another one there. Yeah. I'm spotting. Man. They're all spikers, bro. 4 spikers. Come over here. Come over this side. Can you see that? There's a big boar over there. The plan is, you would have seen those deer and pigs. They're too far. We're not going to go get those. We're going to go aim up for these pigs. They look like they're nice and fat and destined for home. So all the boys are going to tool up. We've all got our guns. We're going to go up and see if we can twack them all. Let's see. Hopefully this fella don't miss. We're making our way down. Boys just ahead of me. And we need to look onto that base over there. So the pigs are on there. So aim is to get to the skid site, old skid site, and shoot across. So see how. Righto team, we're just on the opposite side. We're just going to get set up. Pigs are on that base over there. Alright, that's us. 1, 2. Well, that was a bit of a bugger. We cocked that up big time. Too many shooters, too unorganised. Pigs got away. Never mind, they live another day. Oh, that's us team. We're in a new block now. So predominantly fallow in here. Oh, and reds. Where I was saying there's a few rooster and whatnot hanging around in here as well. So, and pigs. So bit of all sorts again. So we'll just take our time. As you can see, there's all grass underneath the pines in here, and I'm just going to follow this track along. Wind's not exactly in our favour, but I'm just going to go down here and check it out. Well, we were just onto a bit of a stag there, red stag, had a fucking mean head too. No footage or nothing. We're just stalking through the bush and the Māori pointer. He must have had a bit of an instinct that something was there, and we went up, and sure enough there was a stag. So I went to lie down to go take a shot, and my bolt wasn't. It was fucking a couple of mils open, just a little bit, and went to go pull the trigger and misfired. So it wasn't. The bolt wasn't quite closed home. So unfortunately that one got away, but it's only just the start into our new block, so it's a good start. There's some good stags in there. We've had a little rest, felt a little bit buggered after our day's walking around and whatnot, so me and the bro just had a little bit of a nap, and bit of a power napping. Mish seemed to think he had twacked 2 stags that he had ran into on his way back. He went for a bit of an evening walk at last light, so too much to the bro. Reckons they just went off the side of the bank, so we'll see in the morning. We'll go and have a look. But yeah, we're just going to go out for a bit of a light and see what we can pick up. Boys have been itching to get out tonight, so we're in another private block. She's all locked up, so it's a safe place to shoot, and there's good access to drive the ute around all of the pine block too, so all good. We'll see how we go. Well, that's us team. Looks like we've secured a stag by the looks of things. He was just sitting down just off the ridge, so only thing I could see was his head and his neck, so I had to take a shot at that. It looks like he's down. We checked in the thermal, he hasn't moved. So yeah, me and Roger are just going to go down, and the bro's just going to stay up the top with the spotlight and just guide us down the ridge. So yeah, he's hoping we got a stag down. Well, that's us team. Me and the bro just got back from getting that small stag. It's only a 4-pointer. He looked actually bigger in the scope, but can't buy, that's all good. It's a bit deceptive night hunting, seeing how big the animals are. You could definitely see him. It's just when we got down there, he was a bloody big bugger. So me and Roger have grinded down there. I didn't take the GoPro down. You'll see a couple of photos though. And yeah, that's us. So chucking all the warm gears back on. She's pretty bloody chilly. And then that's us. Let's see what other species we can find. Well, after a night of running around in the dark and freezing our butts off on the back of the ute, we decided to call it quits. It was getting early hours in the morning. We had a few hours drive to get back to Palmerston North the next day. So we thought we'd go back, heat up the pot, have a feed, and then hit the sack. Well, that's us, team. We've starting to pack up now. Ooh, bro, that's a nice backpack, bro. Yeah. Alright, so Brother Hamish, or the Māori pointer, he was at it again. He got a stag on the track last night, as we were saying, and it buggered off, and he went back and found it. So, good man, he's on point. Never lets us down. And the bro, what did you get this morning, bro?
I got a spiker at 445 metres.
And I was looking at my eyelids while I was going to sleep. So I'm our driver for this trip, so yeah, I thought, bugger it, I better have a few more Zs, make sure I'm all nice and prepped up for our drive today. It's probably looking at about good 6 to 7 hours of driving. So yeah, all good. That's us. Time to pack up. So if I can stick these in the chili bin. This is our meat to take home. Give that a good trim up. Turn those into sausages or patties or steaks or whatever. We'll see how we go. We'll hang them up in the chiller for a week. We're done and dusted. Another big mission for this weekend. We crammed a lot of time in hunting in a short amount of time. So yeah, not that much sleep, which is all right. We don't get to do this that much. So big thank you to the bro Trav over here from Ngāti Providers. Too much, brother. Mean cuzzy.
Hope you enjoyed your time.
Mean, bro. Too much to the brother Mish, the Māori pointer. He's still on point. He's on form. Too much to my bro. Mean, brother. Alright, so that's us. We're out. We're gonna go head out the gate, lock her up, and yeah, that's us back home. Cheer whanau, like and subscribe. Catch you on the next one.